Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Sephiria. I'm very excited for today's video because today's video is a highly anticipated viewer build request. Perhaps the most anticipated viewer build that I've had so far. That is the curse build. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to this. I do feel like it's going to be a little bit easier, I guess you could say that, now that we have the Wish Fountain here. But I'll show you what the premise is. So essentially, it's surrounded by two specific items. And the base is, throughout the run, if we find any negative items, risk-reward style, we have to pick it. So lizard plate armor has amazing defense, but as you can see, move speed, attack speed, and magic haste do take a hit, especially when you level it. Yikes. I'm not looking forward to the move speed because I'm already bad at dodging. So we'll see how that goes. And the other item is glass hammer, which, helps with our weapon damage, which is good. But it does lower our HP pretty heavily, and that's kind of scary. But essentially, every time that we level up, or any time that we come across an artifact choice, if there is a negative artifact within, we have to pick it no matter what. So this build can go in many different directions. Now, it doesn't apply to tablets. I'm free to pick whatever tablets I want. And I'm also free to pick whatever costume and weapon. I chose Armored Bunny because I felt, that would go well with the theme. Lizard plate armor, Armored Bunny, cursed armor. Plus, we haven't played the Armored Bunny in a while, so I felt like this was a good opportunity to revisit this character. And I chose Sword and Shield mainly for the block. I haven't done Sword and Shield in a bit, and I felt the block would be good because I have no idea how this build is going to go. And I figured, I can at least try to block to help my chances with how this is going to go. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But highly, highly requested. Like I said, amongst all of my builds, this has definitely been the one that I've been asked probably on a weekly basis. So we'll see how it goes. That being said, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. Let me know what you think of this build. I'll definitely let you know my my opinions on it as we go through. Let me know if there are any other builds that you'd like for me to try, or any other games that you'd like for me to be aware of, or also do a first impressions on if you'd like. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great little community here. Just last week, we hit 300 subscribers, and I just looked at the stats, and we're halfway to 400. So welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. Happy to see that you're enjoying the content. And thank you so much to all of my current subscribers who constantly comment, share, and like the videos. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see. So first choice. Okay, good start because there's no negative here. I like the crit chance on the charm. We have crit damage with cold, but then I feel like we're gonna have to go cold. I do like exit, and we could lower this. The problem is, so this isn't part of the request from the viewers, but being as gracious as I am, I do feel we need to level up the negative artifacts versus any positive ones. Because I could essentially just pick these and just drop them down here and have the least negative effect, right? And still gain the bonus. And I don't think that would be true to the build. So I feel like we do need to max out these versus the other ones as we go through. So we'll see. But for right now, I'm kind of thinking the charm is the best one. Or the begonia sachet. Increases by 3%. We can go all the way up to 14%. Let's pick up charm. Maybe we'll pick up some heavy crit damage to help out with this build. I'm not sure. That is the one thing that I am afraid of in this build is the damage, so we'll see. And the attack speed as well, because that is going to be highly negated from the lizard plate armor, so... I should try to keep the slimes alive, actually, because they do help me out. Let's see. Got to keep working on our perfect guard or just block in general as well, because again, I don't play too much sword and shield. I do like sword and shield. It's a great weapon, has many choices, but does have some of the lower attack stats. So, and the block is not as cool as something like Rogue, right? Get rid of this rock thrower. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, so this is a good one. No negative on this one. So we actually have a few elements here. We have glacier, we have ember, we have storm cloud. Storm cloud would be actually really good. Just because it's, I guess you would consider it a projectile, but at least something that's range, because we're going to be in the face of all these enemies. I mean, kunai is also good because we're using a bunch of normal attack, and we just got this to increase crit, so that's not bad either. So I'm kind of in between these two. I mean, this is a great item, but we don't have burn yet, so I figure that's a wasted item. Attack speed and move speed would be good because that's going to help out from this, but it's not permanent. It's just a spell, so... The good thing about getting kunai now is it's effective. If I get the cloud seed, I have to build into storm cloud, which I guess wouldn't be so bad. Let's pick this up and see what happens. Okay, what do we want to go? Increase special attack cleave damage by 50 after a successful block. I mean, be good. We could go an element. The problem is I don't know. There are so many artifacts that have negative effects to element. I don't want to pick the element and be hindered later on. You know, that's the only reason I'd be afraid to pick one of these as an element. So I think I'll refresh. Upon a successful block, the MP cost of block is reduced. That seems good, because we are trying to go block, so I think Protection of Fuzz is a good route. Plus, it looks cool. Look at this sword and shield. It looks pretty cool. All right, let's go to the next area. Ooh. I mean, the experience in mini-boss wouldn't be bad. Enchant wouldn't be bad either, especially if we can get this going up, but we do have to make sure we get these up first. So what's we're at 730 gold currently. Yeah, I guess we'll go the enchant wandering merchant, see what we can get here. Not my favorite choice, but I think too it'll kind of help us level up those items faster, so we could hopefully get some better ones to level down the road. Ooh. Okay, no matter how bad this build goes, I will remember that triple perfect guard. That was awesome. All right, keep those slimes going, see what they do. Oh, never mind. They're just going to chase me instead. I probably want to try to get my MP cost up a little bit. I mean, Ballista is pretty good. And that does proc our Storm Cloud here, so have a little companion by our side. Nice. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's just keep going over here to the left. Ooh. Oh yeah, Ballista's going to be a huge help in this run. It's actually a very good pickup for us. Now I kind of wish I went lightning for the weapon, but let's see what's over this way. Oh my goodness. Now here's the thing. Let's get the enchants first here. I mean, I have to level these up anyways, but I'd rather lose the move speed, attack speed. I don't have anything in magic haste, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. Versus the HP. Look at this. We could lose up to 12 HP %. That's a lot, especially early on. Okay, so now back to this fountain. So this fountain could be really good or very bad. Sometimes enemies come out for a curse, and wouldn't it be hilarious if on the curse build we do fight those enemies? Or we can get an amazing health upgrade or just upgrade in general. Let's see. Okay, we got some experience. Okay, whew. My heart was pounding. So our luck was on our side on that one. That's cool. I haven't seen a fountain in a while. So okay, so we got the merchant. They actually just added this too. If you have at least 200 maple or 200 gold, essentially, you can buy experience now from these little vending machines, which I think is cool. Ooh, white eggshell and oaths. Wow, oaths would be very good actually. We're pretty close too. We still have one more area, so maybe there's some gold around here. There is no gold, but what's our defense at? It's pretty high, right? 36. I could pick up more health. Or do I just keep building defense here? Interesting. Let's keep building defense. If we're lucky enough to get another shrine, we'll go for the health. If not, we also have the max HP boosts sometimes within the run itself. Oh, I really want some of these. I don't want to sell any of my items. I can't sell anything negative because that would go against the build. And these only sell for 60. Oh, what a tragedy. What a tragedy. And I don't believe I missed any gold boxes throughout, so... Ooh, this truly is a cursed run. Alright, we'll go to the next floor. Roots. See what we can pick up here. Now, there was no specific on roots. I can choose whatever I want. Rogue wouldn't be bad, just so we can get our crit chance up. We could go meteorologist since we've got some lightning going for us. We could go companion and pick up another companion to have some companions by our side through the run. That wouldn't be terrible either, I suppose. Astronomer, definitely a no. I feel like meteorologist, well, we could go even more defense as well. There's also the scholar actually wouldn't be bad either because of the cleave that we use. It has crit chance. This has firebolt, which isn't the greatest, but kind of feel like meteorologist is the way, right? I think that's going to give me my best shot. And just going to increase what we currently have. Wow, I really wish I would have picked the... wish I wouldn't have been so afraid to pick the lightning sword and shield. But here we are. Yeah, I mean, our ballista is doing just as much damage as we are, so huge help. Huge help. Nice, nice. Okay. Ooh. I was very much off with those blocks. Not good. Not good at all. All right, let's get back on track here. Okay. Not terrible, but wow, did I get hit a lot. We could do another foundation. I like that. Again, the requirement was not for me to go, but I think future would probably be better overall. But yeah, the requirement was not for me to get anything negative in regards to a tablet. The only problem is I feel like if I get this, I'm going to have to place it, right, in order to benefit these. Let's see what we grab here first. Debuff, cloth armor. I mean, more defense, so I don't mind that. Could reroll. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Are you serious? No way is this possible. I get the amazing meteor shower, and then I get Scale of Conflict and Bloodstone earrings. How much defense do I lose? Okay, potentially 10. Not the end of the world, I would say. Yikes. All right, well, that's part of the build, so we have to... Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, let's move this out of here. Now, more so, Meteorologist is not looking like the best choice. Okay. Wow. Well, we have lifesteal, but now we just lost a ton of defense, and I guess we'll get some back as we level it, so it won't be as insane, but yikes. Well, we made it through the first floor, so I feel like that's an accomplishment on its own. We have a decent amount of gold. Ooh. I could sell something to get that. Definitely can. Let's see. I can't sell anything negative, though, so it'd either have to be the crit. How much is the crit? 160? Yeah, let's sell this. I mean, this is going to be hugely beneficial, especially once we level up all these negative items here. So why not, right? I don't need all that gold. Okay, anvil. So this will be good. We can establish what our weapon is going to be. Not too sure which one is going to be the enhancement of this. I kind of forgot the tree on this one, so. But I feel like these enemies are definitely going to test our build. Usually I say that with the library, but since we have so many negative effects as well, I think this is going to be a true testament here. So, especially if I get hit by every single kunai that this cat throws out. Yeah, we definitely need more MP. I'm trying to use cleave in times where I've already spammed it all the way out. So that just tells me that I definitely have to try to get some MP. And And I know I'm going to lose it more in boss fights as well, so... Ooh. Okay, luckily no negative, but I do feel like I may have to re-roll here, though. None of these are really great. I mean, obviously, ball of red yarn is great, but not for what we currently have. Now, I could pick this up, and if we could pick up the brooch item, this would be fantastic. But that's a long shot. We're going to do it. If not, I could sell it. Future is good. I like future here. Not only does that help me out, let's see. It's just a 2, so I could do something like this. Okay, so currently all of our negative items are maxed. So we're doing right by the build phase of this curse build. So at least as of right now, I can start getting all these items leveled up, which is nice. Unless, of course, I get more negative items. Let's see. Stars Twinkle reflect 300% of the attacker's damage. Or Cold Anger. Upon a perfect guard, increase all damage by 20%. Let's do that. Ooh, it looks cool, too. Wow. Oh, this looks awesome. Okay. I'm ready. I'm buffed. I think we could do this now. What do we want? I think the max HP boost would be good. Not necessarily the Wandering Merchant, but the Wandering Merchant could have a vending machine, and I do have enough maple for that, so we'll see. We'll go take a gander and see what's over here. Oh my goodness. I keep thinking this cat is going to be throwing out the kunai, and it's a dash cat. And my anticipation on the block is off. Okay. Just make sure there's no cracks around, because I usually get called out for missing so many hitting paths. So I'm going to do my best. This is a large area to scout and make sure. I think we're good. All right, let's go ahead and go down here. Oh, yes, there is a vending machine. Nice. I mean, we'll take a peek to see what they have. Link isn't bad. Okay, nothing too crazy. All right, we'll definitely come back. Let's go ahead and go this way. Finally got that buff here to increase our damage, but now we're just taking a bunch of damage, so that's amazing. Oh, it looks cool too. We actually do look like we're cursed with that. Never seen that effect. I don't think I've ever used this weapon before either, so we do have to be a little careful here. We are pretty low. I do like the increased damage, though. Does work in our favor. Oh, you serious? I really wanted to get this to upgrade, but lo and behold, we have a negative effect. Part of the curse, huh? So, Silver Bracelet. How much has this affected? Our move speed is -10? Yikes. Holy. So that means Ballista has to take a hit. Gross. Our attack speed goes up, though. Yay. Oh, we need some more tablets now. Oh my god, I feel it. Oh, I feel it. All right, we're going to need something for move speed. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Okay. Well, at least we got some more HP, so that's good. That'll help us out for sure. And remember, we are losing a bunch of HP because of some of the negative effects, like Glass Hammer. Welcome to the curse build. All right, I think I am going to use this to pick up some HP, though. Or, I'm sorry, some experience. So that's nice. It looks like you can keep going, too, but might as well grab that. We do need tablets. So I'm going to go with the tablet. Yeah, because now that we, oh my gosh, I just feel so slow. I almost feel like the armor and the weapon is so heavy that we're kind of going in a sluggish motion here. Just like in true RPG style. Pick up the cursed armor. It has amazing stats, but you have the curse throughout the journey. Ooh! Do not want to be in a corner like that when they're all gathering up, though. There we go. That was a little cheesy, but you know what? I'll take it. Ooh, these are all terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. And hope I don't see any negatives. Yes. Okay. So we can increase our storm cloud here, which I like. We can also increase our physical damage. I mean, I currently have 4 items in storm cloud, so I feel like I'm invested, but at the same time, they're not as high. But this will increase the lightning damage as well, so we'll pick that up. We just need some items to make those higher, so we'll see a better effect from the lightning, I feel. Okay, I'm really liking this weapon here. Not only does it look awesome, but it does look like we become cursed when we pull off that perfect guard and then gain that extra damage. And we feel that damage increase. It's actually really nice. Might have to test out this weapon again in the future. Not in a curse build, though. Not in a curse build. Okay, we get a potion here at least. Actually, I've noticed we haven't seen too many potions. Maybe that's part of the curse as well. Maybe the game knowingly knows what we're doing. Let me go back. It's just seeing if I missed anything as far as hidden pathways or anything. Ooh, trick. I don't really want to do trick. Although it could be good for here in this spot, but again, we don't have to pick anything as far as a tablet and negative. That's not part of it. It's only artifact. That's a really good one. That's one that we take. Okay, so now I got to figure this out. What's best case scenario here? Probably move this out of the way. Something like this. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any burns, so I'm not really too worried about putting that in any spot particularly. I would like to get Ballista up. So that's not bad. I like that. That was a good pickup. Let's go back. We'll go over here. Even with Stormcloud, it's definitely a challenge, I will say. I think right now, more than anything, this move speed is... it's heavy. And that's what I was worried about even just with Blizzard Plate. And now we picked up this bracelet. This lovely bracelet that... that cat just fell in the pond. Oh my goodness. That is making us feel so sluggish. I have to say, though, putting the weight on, though, does make me feel like I have heavy armor on, though. You know, so I do feel the build. Red planet, huh? Oh, we also have the other planet up here. I'm thinking about it just as a projectile sense, right? So that way I can have extras. I mean, I could increase the cloud bottle. However, we're not really doing dash attack, so I'm mainly using this just to get the storm cloud and magitech, I suppose. Perform a short range melee attack forward when blocking. I mean, we are blocking, but I kind of feel the planet would be better. Now the question is, do I go fire or do I go physical? I mean, they're both currently 20, but I believe the attribute doesn't affect this. I think it's just a flat damage. So if that's the case, the red planet would be the better one to pick up. I'm going to try it. Why not? It's a cursed build. There's no particular route that we want to go. We're just picking up whatever we can that will help us get through this run. So now I'm missing all my perfect guards after I was doing such a good job. There we go. We'll just slowly go into this corner, which I feel like is a terrible idea, but looks like we took care of them. Huh. So, does this count as me having to do this for the curse build? I feel like I have to. Wow, this is gonna hurt. Please be something good and not negative. Okay, at least there was no negative. I do like the meteors, so that's actually not bad. I'm gonna drink this potion ASAP because, well, thank you, our vampire friend, our little bat. The bat is great, by the way. If you have that costume, highly recommend checking it out. I've done a build on it before in the past. It's awesome. Such a fun costume to use. Okay, we're going to go into the boss battle with 38 health, and it's the Panther, so, you know, we're going to be highly using our shield here. We may die. So it was a fun run. Let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. Okay, I think we just got to take this really slow, and I think we'll be okay. The ballista is helping, actually, quite a bit, because it's taking on, right? Like it's taunting, essentially. It's becoming our shield, even though we have one. Now the only problem is I don't know if it's going to attack me or the ballista. So I just kind of have to ready my shield. It's going to be a little difficult to do a perfect guard here. Well, not anymore because the ballista's gone. Ooh. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Definitely slow. We're gonna need, can already tell, oh my goodness, I turned around at the wrong time there. Ooh, that was rough. Oh, I don't know about this. I'm surprised we lived, I'm not gonna lie. Binary Star is a great item. That is a great item. The only problem with Binary Star is our current pass, so I think pass would actually be better for what we have currently set up here. Yeah. I actually kind of want to get meteor higher, though. Enhanced storm bolts. We'll get the planet up. Again, this is not really doing, because I'm not really doing dash, so... Are we causing burn by anything? I don't think so, right? Oh, we are. Inflicts burns on enemies with the meteor. Okay, so... I mean, we have actually a lot of options here. We could go palace cards just to get another projectile to toss out. And we do have luck maxed. So it would increase on that. Attack speed of burn will increase our ember here, which I don't mind at all. I mean, since we have the burn, should I then be maxing this out then instead? Right? Burn extra damage versus the planet? More than likely. Oh, this panlet is a good choice too, because we will gain the endure buff. But I think I'm going to go... I actually think I'm going to go palace cards. It's just going to be something added, right, to kind of throw in the mix. Which I feel like this build is. It's kind of all over the place. Ooh, all right. Well, we made it through 2 floors. I'm very, very surprised. If we can make it through Mad Scientist, we can go the whole way. That's how I feel. Especially with how slow we are. Oh, this is a great item, too. This would actually be perfect for... I just don't know how we would get there. It's such a high cost. We need about 600 gold. Which would be essentially, what, 3 items at around this average cost? Yeah, I don't think that's worth it, to be honest. Don't believe that's worth it, so I'm actually going to go the safe route because I know how this boss is. And we're just going to pick up some potions and hope for the best. Enchant is a must. Enchant is a must. We have to get these other items up before we get more negative items. We got a bunch of stuff flying all over the place, so... The good thing, too, with picking up the ballista and now the planet is I can kind of stand back a little bit instead of having myself go in to do all the damage. So I think that's kind of beneficial. Now I'm kind of wondering... Bear with me here. Trying to see which is going to be beneficial. So I do feel if I move this up a little bit, I can kind of get more out of everything. Which is what I'm trying to accomplish. I like that. So now we can get palace cards in here. We don't get this up, though, and I kind of liked having this with the 2 meteors. So I actually think I'm going to swap these. Yeah. And I guess I could put the planet here if I wanted to. And I just make sure all the negative... Currently I have all the negative at the top, so it's kind of easy to see. And it does look like we have all those maxed out, so we should be okay. Ooh, this build. So rough. Ah. I kind of want to go more defense, but I also feel like more health is beneficial. So I'm going to go more health. It'd be nice if we could get over 100. Because I know when we get to Asgard, if we can get to Asgard, hits pretty hard. Hits quite hard. Ooh. Well, we finally got the perfect guard, but it might be too late. We took a ton of damage in this area. There we go. Ooh. That was a rough area. All right, there's the exit. What's down here? Oh, there's the enchant. Ah, and a hidden path. Nice. Hopefully... Okay. XP. We will definitely take that. Some gold as well. Alright, we want to enchant... Who? Probably Ballista. Maybe the meteors as well. So one meteor... Maybe meteor and burn would be better. Yeah. I like that. Have that extra damage from the AoE because we didn't do so great with our perfect guard in that in that area. So having the meteors do some work for us would be beneficial. Okay, so nothing negative here. Phoenix Wing would be good. So is Scrap of Red Cloth, because it'll just increase the burn that we have. MP Steel isn't bad either. I guess we'll go Phoenix Wing so we can get some more Ember going. We're starting to go a little more into the Ember versus the Lightning I'm seeing. Which, again, I don't mind. I just want to make sure that it's a good balance because we're going to need all the help we can get. I guess we'll go Artifact here. And then there's actually another HP boost, which is perfect. And then we're going to face the boss. We have 2 potions, but we also have a large potion as well. So we'll just try to take it a little slower here. As I say that, I go right into the thick of it and take a bunch of damage because I got the buff. Okay, definitely better than the last area, but we still took some damage, so probably want to get my Guardian up if I can. I don't know if it'll be too late midway through the 3rd floor or not, but that's what I'm going to try to focus on too. That is the one stat that we have going for us, is the defense, so. Wow, that ball just came out of nowhere. Okay, we got our perfect guard. Oh my goodness! I thought that was my projectile, and I noticed it was chasing me. Okay, no negatives here. I mean, I did mention Guardian. Gosh, physical would be so good, but I feel like it'd be too late to go that pathway now. Yeah, I don't know if Palace is doing enough for us at the moment. We just need some buffs as well. The problem is we have good buffs, like as far as tablets, but we have to utilize them for the negative. So it's not the greatest. I mean, we could get Fire Arrow to increase Ember and just have another projectile. That may not be terrible. Or we can finalize Storm Cloud and get this with a 1. Kind of thinking the Fire Arrow is a little better. Just got to remember that I have it now to use it. All right, this is a big area, so we can do a test here. As I miss. Oh my goodness, this run is going hilariously well. Oh goodness. All right, this ball needs to relax. All right. Ooh. Okay, don't see anything here. Pretty large room not to have a hidden area, but no cracks. Nothing hidden, so we can go over to the next. And I think this is, yeah, max HP boost. Perfect. Hopefully we can pick up some more potions as well. Oh, these meteors are doing quite a bit. Imagine if we could pick up Meteor Shower. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Meteor Shower or the Bruges that gives burn on the Stormcloud Lightning would probably make this build go to the next level. I mean, I do have a bunch of rerolls, but to be honest, if I'm not seeing a negative, I'm trying not to reroll. Because then I know I have to pick it up. I know that's the premise of the build, obviously, but I know eventually we are going to have to fully reroll because we are going to need something to try to help us out. Oh my goodness. No. Not the scale. Oh my gosh. Well, that is a bummer. Okay, grants fire to the left side of the inventory. So now I've got to make sure everything is on the left side of the inventory. Oh, what a terrible -1 to pick up. All right, well, Good thing is we have most of ours here. We do have to change this over, though, and this. So how do I make this happen now? Okay, there we go. Got it. Let me make sure. Now, the problem is this going to hinder my lightning? Opposite element damage, -2. I don't know. I think it actually will, though. Which is fantastic. Yeah. Well, we have a +2 slot now, so let's just put that there for now. All right. What does this go up to? +3? That may be more beneficial to get this up here. What does this drop to? 26? Okay, let's do something like that. Wow. What a pickup. The scale. Nice. Not really what I was looking for, but, you know. Who gets what they want in a curse build, right? Oh, goodness, I'm stuck in the corner. Yeah, we got that perfect guard up so we can get that damage going. Nice. Okay. Wow, yeah, if we could pick up Meteor Shower, I mean, the area is just going to be full with just lava engulfed fireballs. Gosh, I can't believe we were so close to getting that. That would have been such a huge help. But no, instead, we had to pick the earrings because that's the build style. I mean, to be fair, the life drain has been good. Right? What is the life drain on this again? +8? You know? Well, still nothing up here, huh? Alright, so, ooh. Alright, here we go. We're gonna face Mad Scientist. I have no idea how this is gonna go. The meteors are definitely going to play a huge part. I feel like I have to be patient, but if I could pull off a perfect guard, I think that's the time that I should go in to kind of attack, but we'll see. I think Ballista is going to be a huge factor as well. Oh, and then it wants to start off directly with the fireballs. That's great. That's fun. Okay, I don't know how I was able to dodge those two, but I'll take it. Trying to be patient here. Wait for Ballista to come back up. Perfect. Wow, I got greedy there, but okay, we'll take it. One hit to ensure the phase 1 ends. Wow, it's only phase 1. Oh my gosh. I remember how I said I was scared for the move speed going down when we just picked up Lizard Plate? This is exactly why. We lost Ballista, so be a little more cautious here. Oh. Okay, not a bad phase 2, I have to say. And we got Ballista back. The hands are focusing on ballista. Ooh, Asgard is going to be such a challenge. I don't know. We're definitely going to have to re-roll if we make this. We got the perfect guard. Going for the extra damage. Nice. Okay. You know what? I'm impressed. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. Now, the question is, though, it is nice, but is it beneficial? So where would I put it? Because it does have that break in the middle of it, so it's not a full lane, and it's 8 slots. So if I were to put it like here, I mean, I could move some stuff around to make it beneficial. Or I could just grab this and slot it here to get this whole row up. Kind of move some of this around. We'll pick it up and I'll move some stuff around. Not sure where yet, but... What do we get? Oh, okay. No negative, and we get to increase our red snake eyes. That's awesome. Okay. I like that. So what is red snake eyes at? 2? Okay, just so I know. All right, so let's see. I think turning it this way is going to be the most beneficial. Let's move Oath out of the way just for a second. And what is this benefiting from? Oh, this. Okay. So what if we swapped this and did something like this? So now I feel like we have to move these out of the way. Gosh. Okay. So let's see. I could do something like this. Right? So now that's going to benefit from those. And I could do the opposite here. Like this. Okay. But now the problem is I can move Oath out of the way, I feel. Because I need to make sure that all the Ember is stacked here, and I like having the Ember higher currently. We don't need this at 4. So I could place something else there, but I just have to ensure that this is at a 3. So I could put the burn up here. I could put the Ember here. Oh, that's actually going to be too much as well. Could put Ballista up there. This now will go to... I need to have this in a slot, though. This has to be maxed out before I can do anything else. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to do something like this. Yeah, I don't know if that's better or not. I mean, we maximize some items out, but then some are going to be... Okay. But the negatives are all max. We have a couple of pluses here. We don't get this to the highest like we did before, but we do have more balance, I feel. So we really need some enchants in the next one. Is there anything that's... Well, I mean, I could put the planet here, but it says the fire damage, but I don't know how much that's going to hinder with this scale of conflict. I think the planet is a exception. I guess we'll find out. But not too bad, I would say. Definitely have some moving around to do, I think, before we face Asgard to kind of tweak where everything is. And then depending on what the run gives us, to be honest, so we can max out some of that burn. That burn in that meteor was was heavy in that fight. I mean, it was doing so much damage as it was going through. So I feel like I want to focus on that. Stormcloud is not consumed with a 10% chance. Sounds pretty good. We don't have enough, but we could sell some stuff. Fortunately, I can't sell any of the negative items. It's 13. Ooh, that's kind of heavy, though. Let me go see really quickly what we have. So we have experience, artifact, artifact, artifact. Are you serious? I mean, that does give us 3 artifact chances to hopefully find some of the legendaries that we're looking for. I think the best bet, honestly, is to play it safe. I'm going to buy 2 restorative. We have 3 of the large ones now. Yeah, the tablet, fetch tablet for the Stormcloud would have been cool, but I feel like this is the best route and to ensure we at least get to Asgard, right? I didn't think I was going to get this far, to be honest. This build is crazy. I feel like I'm playing like a sloth right now of how slow we're moving. We got the perfect arts. Now we got our damage up at least. Let's just make sure we don't take any additional damage. The lifesteal does come into play, though, so that has been beneficial. Okay, no negative here. Dash count would be appreciated, actually. I'm actually going to pick this up. I think dash count would be nice. Even though if we don't max it, just having the 1 initial dash count, I think it goes up to 2, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, it does go up to 2, but just having the 1 is really crucial. I really thought I was going to block that. I guess not. Instead, I took a ton of damage. Ooh, well, that wasn't a good section at all. We got a potion, though. I'm going to drink it, just to be on the safe side. I know we have lifesteal. I'm not doing a very good job of... Oh! Yeah, I need to get out of there. Okay. The problem is... Okay, they took care of it. The burn took care of it. That one enemy was standing right on top of this ritual mouse, which we have to obviously defeat before we can do any damage to any of the other targets. And of course, I stood there and took so much unnecessary damage. That's okay. All right, first artifact. Well, that definitely helps. That definitely helps. Otherwise, I would have re-rolled. I'm actually going to go ahead and drink the apple juice. It's going to get my HP going here as we walk around. Okay, that was the first area. Done. We'll wait for the apple juice to complete. I don't know if it'll carry over to the next one, so that's why I'm a bit nervous to leave. I don't want to waste it. All right, artifact again. And unless it's something that's going to benefit us right now, we're definitely going to use our 9 rerolls because, again, not sure how well this is going to go. Ooh, No! Oh, gosh. Oh. Well, good thing falling isn't an instant kill, right? Could you imagine? Oh, my goodness. Ooh, so much happening. But surprisingly, we're back up to full health thanks to the lifesteal. We have to reroll here. I mean, picking up another planet... Actually, hold on a second. If we pick up a planet, we're going to get the move speed. I actually kind of like that. A little faster. Still feel so heavy, though. My goodness. All right, let's see what this one is. I mean, Great Blessing is really good, but I'm going to reroll. It's scary to reroll. I mean, do we just completely go planets just to get our move speed back up and have some more pew-pew? It's not terrible, but at the same time, I want to try to get some of this other items up. Guess I could put planet here for now. Huh. I mean, an extra 4% move speed and another projectile to shoot out versus the potential of hitting another negative right now. I think I'll pick up the other planet. What a wild build. All right, let's see. Okay, got my perfect guard there. We got our damage increase now, which is awesome. We got our nice black glow to us, which actually looks like we're cursed. Look at that. Looks awesome. All right. Let's go to the right. Some gold, which is pretty useless, unless we find a Taz or the other merchant that wanders around. One of the secret ones. All right, taking way too much damage there. Ooh, yeah, that was not a good spot for us. I'm gonna hold on the potions. Might be a bad choice, but we'll see. All right, this is the last one, so we're gonna level at least once. At least once. And then we have the one, oh my goodness. Taz, really? Universal damage boost, 919. Okay, hang on to that for me, Taz. If not, we will have to pick up the potions here. I mean, we could also reroll, but hang in there for me, Taz. I'll be right back. I'm actually going to drink this now. We have to survive this. We're one floor away from Asgard. If we die at Asgard, we die at Asgard. But dying right before Asgard, I may not sleep. Oh, there's so much happening. I gotta get rid of these spiders here. They're throwing out those projectiles. And although my move speed has gone up, I'm still very slow, so I don't want to maneuver that much. All right, what do we get here? Okay, okay. Banner of Encouragement is not terrible. It's not terrible. The only problem is there are some areas in the fight of Asgard where they are stationary, which this would be awesome for. However, it's not going to really work. So we're going to have to re-roll. Okay, no negatives, luckily. Is there anything here I want to pick up? Not really. No! I know this has a negative effect. Are you serious? Oh. Well, at least our MP regen goes up. I mean, how bad does this get? -7? And I have to replace something? Let's replace this, because this isn't doing for us anyway, so... Yikes. That was unfortunate. I think that's the last thing we're going to pick up, too, besides whatever we pick up from Taz. I'll be back, Taz. Don't worry. All right, this has those fire totems, so I just got to be cautious of those. Sometimes I feel like I get hit more by those than I do the actual enemies. Just let the meteors and the lightning do their thing here. Ooh, that was a rough one. Might have to pick up those potions. Really not making it easy on me. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm so scared to pick up another negative item, but we have to reroll. Oh. No way. That's incredible. That is actually insanely good. I think I could proc this twice, one per phase in Asgard. Question is, can I get it to max along with burn? Gosh, this is really hurting us, but we can move some stuff around. So we may end up moving some stuff around to make it work in our favor. We'll see. Following effects stack for each artifact. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but we can get the burn. Attack speed of burn. Just going to pick that up. That's the build. It's so all over the place. I love it. Oh, we still have one more area. Oh, gosh. I'm nervous. All right, let's see what's down here. Oh, okay. It's just this. We know there's nothing in here, so we can go ahead and just skip that. Okay, wow. We made it to Asgard. Don't really know how this is going to go. We do so little damage. It's hilarious. Okay. So we definitely have to use the meteor there. Let's see if there's anything we can possibly change around to work in our favor, perhaps. I mean, these couple here, I mean, we can obviously move foundation, but the problem with moving that is that all these that we currently have, well, I guess these can move around anywhere, so it's not too terrible, actually. So what if I did something like this? And then... That's way too much. Yeah, because I already put a couple into this as well. I could do something like this. That's still going to be a little high. But I could do that. Okay, so those are maxed now. So now I have a 2 slot here. I would like to get Ballista up too. Extra Storm Cloud damage is good. But is that better than maxing out this? What's the difference? 40%? So 10% difference? I'd rather have the Meteor maxed. The Meteor goes up 100% fire damage. I think that's a lot more beneficial. I mean, we could upgrade this to this or the Palace cards. Because I'm kind of thinking the burn is where I want to be at. So even the attack speed of burn, I'd like for it to be higher. So I'll put that at a 2. We'll negate that. Gain Stormcloud outside of combat. See, that part is not good, but the lightning +3 is. So otherwise, I would change this. So I would lose 1, and then I get 35% extra damage versus the 30. I guess that's a good compromise. But our burn is maxed on this. It's just the attack speed that we won't have fully, but I think that's best case scenario. Okay, here we go. The curse build that everyone requested. Drink my last potion. I have 3 large potions. We have Meteor Shower. We have Storm Cloud. We have planets. We're super cursed. We're slow. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I was just so happy I'd never have to do this build again. The curse build, Asgard. It doesn't matter what negative you or anybody else throws at me. I still defeated you. Let's just say that. Holy. This build. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 negative items. Ooh. Wow. Have to say, I'm quite impressed that we got to Asgard and we defeated him. But everyone wanted to see it. There is the curse build. There you have it. Probably will never return to this again. Well, that was fun. Definitely a challenge. There were definitely some ups and downs. Probably could tweak it, you know, going some ways or not. There's some stuff that I added, obviously, that wasn't a request. The main request was that it was specifically lizard plate armor and the glass hammer, and that I have to pick anything that comes up negative. So there are a few things that I added and kind of tweaked along the way, but overall, I mean, it was kind of a crazy build, but I actually think the lifesteal earring was probably the best negative item, because it did help me with the lifesteal throughout, and the defense was so high. Whether it was a defense that we picked from Guardian, from the plate, or just from the luck shrines that we found throughout, I think that helped out too. So, plus the perfect guard and that weapon increasing the damage. So overall, I mean, it was fun. Definitely a challenge. I'm just happy that we got to do it. I know everyone's been really, really asking for that. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. Let me know what you think of the build. Let me know how you think I did with the curse build, if you would try it, what things differently you would do. Let me know if there's any other builds that you would like for me to try. I currently have a few still on my list that I'm working on as far as viewer and subscribers. And also let me know if there's another game that you'd like for me to try, or that you would just like to shout out. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. I love replying to everyone's comments. Everyone's been great. Have nothing but nice things to say in regards to the content. So it's always nice to see that the games you enjoy playing, others enjoy watching. So thank you to all the new subscribers that have subscribed here in the most recent weeks. And of course, thank you to all my subscribers who constantly comment, share, and like my videos. That being said, until next time, everyone, take care.